Know where your green marker is, Amanda. You laid it down here. You had the green marker. You laid it right there. I grabbed the red marker. You're saying something's eat it. Oh, we're on? Oh, thanks for letting me know. Hi, everybody. Amanda, this is the end of our day.
It is. It's the end. We have to test this. We just got.
You all hear me. And you all hear me. Hello, this is Randy. This is Randy. Incredibly Homes. Can you?
I'm gonna fall asleep.
Everybody's going to sleep. Nobody wants to watch it.
Yes.
That green marker was. You laid it down and it was. Laid it down and it was. You got it. You grabbed it. You picked it up. You just can't remember.
Good. Well, I know.
Everybody, I was just writing this on here, and I thought, how corny is this, right? Countdown resort deal, 28 days, right? Shouldn't we be more like edited and have it like cartoonish across your screen right now, and music, and have our, what do you call it, our jingle that comes on, and then we go to the website, and we've got 28-day resort, and everything's pretty, and renderings, and the wind blowing the leaves, and like you're supposed to do. You know what Amanda said? She said, go ahead and do that. She said, you'll be out of business like everybody else.
Have at it, brother.
She said, go ahead and be perfect.
I'm going to go put an application in at the dollar store.
She said, that's not what everybody wants.
No.
I fight it all the time, but I'm like, I'm taking my marker at the end of the day, and it has been like, I always, when you look on TV and they show, what was it, Wall Street? The Wolf of Wall Street?
Yeah.
And they showed the guy's stress. They got a defibrillator on the floor of the stock exchange, right?
Right.
In New York City. We need a defibrillator here, all right? Because I think it is busier, more stressful on this floor than it is in Wall Street. Now, I've never been there. I've seen, on TV, but I swear I always relate it to that because it is, I'm talking 6, 8, 10 things going, problems coming, changes. It's just constant. Now,
let me tell you a couple of things that just came in. So Christine said professionalism, not perfection. And also Kay said, Amanda, tell Randy we love it off the cuff. He won't listen, Kay.
I love it off the cuff too. The thing is I talk to, excuse me. God, I'm sorry. When we lose signal on this thing and this goes dead and you can't hear, I'm like, oh my gosh. Everything's relying on this marketing and you guys knowing what we're talking about, and we lose signal, right? And it's just like, and we are buying things, we're trying to get it. Today, the last thing on our head was this and that.
Our head.
Last thing.
Last thing on our mind.
The last thing.
It ain't never gonna happen, Randy, so let it go.
It ain't never.
Let it go.
No! And I'm like, unless somebody walks in, gives me a phone, and says, okay, go. I'm like, okay, then I can go. You know what I want to do? This is the stuff that I did. I can't get a calendar book.
I gave you a calendar book.
She gave me one, but it's 1 page is for 1 day.
Yeah.
All right? This is my notes for 1 day. 1, 2, 3, 4 notes for 1 day.
You can't have that little block.
No, I can't do it. Appointments is forget it.
Listen what Kay said. Kay said, what did she say right there? Listen, Randy, this is what attracted me to your homes. And she said, I'm a hard sell. So you need to listen to Kay.
All right, Kay.
He won't listen to me, so he'll listen to Kay.
Well, of course.
Of course. Exactly. Charlene said, it can be frustrating at times, but that's life. The people we have on here, they know, listen, nobody wants to lose signal. Nobody wants to, all this kind of aggravated stuff.
Well, like nobody goes live like this. Or if they do, they're in a studio, like the podcast, they're in a studio and they got their headphones on and they're talking and everything's perfect and the sound and everything, right? I just can't do that. We're walking everywhere. Tonight, we're going to show you some homes out in the shop. I got guys working out there doing stuff. It's going to be loud. We're probably...
Helen said... Or Helene, she said, is Randy blurry or are my meds kicking in? Meds kicking in. She said I had a tooth pulled today. Could be your meds, but could be here.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. So anyway, this is a big deal. The resort is a big deal for our company.
Yeah.
Every park that we're doing here, I was going to say community, but every park that we do, everything we do, it's a big deal. And it's like, in my mind, and I know what we're offering is just such a great, I'm really trying to, it's great savings. It's a great deal for our buildings that we do. Right. You know they're built right. You know they're built good. You know the communities are done good. And you would think, and I'm trying to get these a little commercial done so people can see what we're doing. You would think I would either at least get a different type of marker to come on here and do. Mm-hmm. It's just, we are working, man. We are working. What we're doing tomorrow morning, me and about 4 or 5 guys and Amanda are going to Kentucky tomorrow, right? Mm-hmm. And we are going to build them foam panel homes. We're going to the company that manufactures those foam panels, mm-hmm. and they're actually going to show us how they're all put together. So we're going to build an 8x24 foam panel house tomorrow with a dormer. It's a freedom style home. And we're going to do it all tomorrow in one day and bring it home tomorrow night.
Right.
So we got the trailer done today, the wire, the plumb, the framing, and the spray foam. They're putting sheeting on the floor right now. We're getting up at 4:35, heading out of here, going to Kentucky, going to build an entire house and bring it home tomorrow night and show you all. Mm-hmm. I'm pushing that because there's no lumber in it. It's maybe a quick build. It's a new process. Even though we sold the one we had, it's still not good enough for me because I want to work the bugs out of it. I want to make sure that the efficiency is there and everything. So I want to get in there. It's getting cold. It's great. I can monitor the electrical output of that thing and see all it is before we actually start selling them. If they do, then I can actually say, hey, now we've built 2, and now I know my costs, my labor, my everything we got. This time when we put out a model, it is going to be spot on, knowing what we've got in it, what we can sell for it, because it's real critical now that we get these prices for you all to be able to afford these things, right? This may be an innovative way to do it. Don't know yet, but that's what we're doing tomorrow. But to get all that going on today, plus all the other things that we're doing with the blueprints and the guys working and talking to the Oregon and the Kentucky and partnerships and contracts. But I talked to a homeowner and up in New York, all right, and he's buying a home from us, and he's a realtor. And he was saying to me, he said, Randy, he said, people are leaving the city, New York. He said, they're wanting to get out of the city. He said, you don't understand what it's like up here.
I heard that.
Want to get out, want to get away.
Yeah.
He said, they're willing to, he said, I know your resort would be a great place for them to come.
Right.
And he said, what do you got for me? What kind of information, what can we do? He said, up there, people like to purchase leases. Mm-hmm. All right, so you don't, now down here, when we buy a lease.
Move a spot. All right, I'm back.
You're back.
Yeah.
All right, we're back.
Don't know why it's losing.
If somebody calls you, you let it ring.
I would.
Don't swipe it.
Yeah.
Okay. That may save the screen. But he said up there what they do is they don't purchase a lease like that. What they do is they sign on the lease. But let's say you want a 100-year lease, 99-year lease. Mm-hmm. What you do is that's your lease you have, but you pay payments on it. All right? Or you could purchase a lease for one lump sum of money and you own that lease for 99 years, right? Either way. But he said up there, if you can offer a 99-year lease, that way, if they do leave, they could sell that lease or transfer it to somebody else if they lose their home. He said the main thing that they're worried about is security. That in 2 years after this lease is over with, you're not going to be kicked out, right? Mm-hmm. I never even thought that went through my head. I'm like, I would never kick anybody out. You're a paying customer, you're in, mm-hmm. right? But that's how people operate in the real world, is that there are people said, you're out of here. You know, I would never do that. I'm like, why would you want to kick out a paying customer, you know?
Right.
So anyway, that.
All right, let's see. They're pretty good about hearing you whenever it's off like that. We're in the so if you can probably talk loud right here.
Can you all hear me now? No, I have no voice. I turned this off too, Amanda.
Okay.
Can you guys hear me now at all? Check. Sound check.
Good. Hold on. Yes,
All right?
yes.
You can still hear
Can
me?
y'all hear him?
You guys-
Okay.
all
They
right.
can hear you like that. Just talk loud.
You can still hear me. All right. So, considering all that, and I was thinking about, how we want to approach that. It never has been an issue. But I talked to him and I said, hey, I'd love to put a package together for your clients. He's a realtor up there. And he said, hey, I think we could sell these up in New York. I think people want to come down to your state. They want to come in there. They want to come to a place to get away back in the woods and get away from. He said, I don't think this thing is going to clean up very quick soon. He said, people are it's changed. Restaurants have completely run out of business.
I know.
Business, the cities, parts of the city and parts of America, from what we've heard, will never be back the same.
It's awful.
You know what I want to do? I want to open up a restaurant over here. I want to open up a little town. This is going to be a little village over here. You think about it, right? I mean, I know they got the villages down there in Florida, but I want to do this as organically. It just grows. It's you can feel it, right? It's kind of where this whole project's of the earth. And I like it because I'm not a multi-millionaire coming in here and then buying it all, paying it all, and then it's be done, and then everybody just participates. It's all of us participating in a good nature, a good spirit about what we're doing. Nobody's walking in here and being able to tell anybody what to do. It's like, let's just make this thing happen.
Right.
It's hard to do because a lot of people can't trust people. A lot of people are like, okay, somebody's going to take advantage of somebody. Somebody's going to do something and be a crook and take the money or whatever it is, right?
Right.
The house you're in. I'm giving 2 years free rent at that resort right now. So like right now, here's the countdown. We're at 28 days today. 28 more days for this resort deal. And hey, everybody, I know you're probably tired of hearing me talk about this, so we'll go outside here in just a little bit. And but just to reiterate a little bit about what we're doing. We have a customer that I'll be calling tonight, and she's if she's watching, I don't know, but she said, hey, I just want to let you know that your resort deal that we're doing right now, she says, is what got me to jump on the deal now instead of waiting. All right, so it is an incentive. So if you take our smallest home is a 10 by 26, and it's approximately $56,000, right? And that's a freedom style home. If you go on our website, we have freedom style home. Let me go right over to the website and show them. So here's our website. Right here, if you go to custom tiny homes, and you go to incredible resort style home right there, and you click, there you go. This is what we have. We have the 10 by 26, 10 by 28, 10 by 30, and above. Now, we don't get too many folks that want to spend or want a home bigger than that. I'll build you any size home you want over there, as long as it's larger than the 10 by 26.
Okay.
All right. So, but these are everything that's inside that home.
Everything that's included.
Everything that's included in that home right here. Okay. What I like to say, let's see, these are standard amenities. Also included in the resort deal, there are 2 years free rent, 2 years overnight management. Now we haven't started that. We've just been so busy, but we have time to do that. If you guys, I'm not sure that's going to be the best financial means for you all. All right. If it is, we can work on that. One extra freestyle dormer, stained exterior, 1x6 TNG wood floors. We finish your countertops, apartment size refrigerator, delivery and setup on the lot over there. Okay.
Okay.
That's what you get on the freedom style. Now, what I'm doing for the deal is because of the cost of lumber has skyrocketed, some to 300 to 500%. We are waiving that only for 28 more days. Right? That right there, if you took a 10 by 26, 260 square feet times $25, we've averaged about this much of an increase to materials, which comes to about $6,500. What we're doing is we're going to get rid of that. Only for 28 days. You're saying, Randy, why are you doing that? It's because I want the resort sold out. I want it done. I like to get that thing cleaned up and gone. Let's go to the next one, right? So that's where we're at with the resort deal. The resort deal is we're not going to charge you this $25 a square foot.
Okay.
Okay. Done? All right. You ready to go?
No, what was the rest of it? You didn't tell everything.
What else I got to tell?
Well, there's 2 options.
What do you mean?
Well, they can swap. You didn't talk about none of that. There's 2 options they can do.
Swapping. What do you mean? What do you want to swap, Amanda?
I don't want to swap nothing with you.
I like trading. What do you want to trade?
Well, about the porch. Remember about the dormer, the porch, and the exterior of the poly or whatever it was, or
so you can swap out your.
Yeah, just explain that.
In the house, those list of things. The extra dormer, all right, and the staining of the outside. We've had some people, because we offer actually on those big 10 by 26 and bigger homes, we offer a 10 by 10 covered, right, porch. Now that means the whole house, the trailer's 10 foot longer, everything. So if you pull that out of that resort and you want to live somewhere else, that goes with you. It's hooked to your house. It's part of the home. If you want to trade the extra dormer and the staining for that 10 by 10 porch, you can do that. Either or. Okay?
Okay.
But you got to remember, the Freedom Style home comes with 1 dormer. So you still get 1 dormer. Now, unless you need that extra dormer, I wouldn't do that. But man, on a Freedom, you got to understand, on a let's see. This is a Freedom Style home, right? Here's the dormer. Got a little overhang. Comes across. So you get this dormer back here on one side. So inside the loft, you can put a full bed in here, right? If you get another dormer and put it here, or you can put it on the back side, no matter where you put it on the house, it makes it longer and all that.
Right.
But if you're not needing an extra upstairs, it's like if you say you have grandkids, or you just say you have people that guests you want to come over and stay, that 1 dormer is plenty. All right? Now, I really don't care. I can build a dormer, stain the outside, build a porch, 6 to 1, half a dozen, doesn't matter to me. Something to consider. Okay?
Okay.
But I thought that was a good idea. Somebody brought that up. What was the other one? The other swap?
It was the and I can't remember.
Yeah. But that's that right there. Now,
because Sam sent over, he kind of summed it up, and there was 2 options. One was the switching that. There was something else you'd said.
Yeah.
Do y'all remember? I'm so tired. I'm so tired. I don't remember.
Well, this is not part of the deal. You can just do that whenever you would like on that part of it. But the big part is financially, is we're wavering that.
Oh, waive the upgrades, Mishka said. That's what it was, the upgrades. Thank you, Mishka. Good Lord, I'm so tired. I couldn't remember. Remember the staining, or the fridge and the appliances, something, I don't know. It all was like $7,500 or something.
I don't understand why you waive.
Well, no, it was not waiving it. It was, you could exchange it for
Porch.
The porch. Yeah, it was the.
What you just did.
No, it was something else. I don't know. There was something to do with the appliances, wasn't it, guys?
Wow, we're really.
I'm so out. I'm so tired. I've been here too long. Velma said, "Oh, sugar, Amanda, girl, you're telling it to me. I'm telling you."
Listen, I've tried to get Amanda out of here. So I turn it on, turn it on, turn it on.
And when you would say no, when you said turn it on, somebody walked in. When you said turn it on, you and Tom walked out, and you said turn it on.
And I said, turn it on. I don't care if they're in or not. Turn it on so we can get going.
Okay, let's see. Mila said, finish wood floors, finish countertops, apartment style fridge.
I understand.
Waive all those for the upcharge.
For what?
I don't know. Exchange it for the extra price of the lumber prices. What's happened to that big box, Amanda? I still got the big box. Listen, we're going insane. What time? It's like 8:30. Is it 8:30?
Yes.
No, it ain't.
We got to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, get over here, get packed up, and head out of Kentucky and be up there at 8 a.m.
Where's Kentucky? Can you do I have to come in?
Kentucky? Kentucky?
Do I have to come? Do I have to come here, or is somebody gonna pick me up?
It's hard for me to.
I know, Velma. All right, we came out here. We come out to the shop.
Yes.
We're losing it in the office.
See, I got to go with everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. That wasn't the offer I was making. The offer is to waive the lumber.
Okay.
Right? That's the resort deal. Waive the lumber, however we can twist and barter and trade, that's fine with me. As long as the money is there, we all can get what we want. Right?
Okay. And we're
waive the lumber fee that we were going to put on you because of the COVID. All right? Mm-hmm. So, 28 more days. I feel it's odd to what gets me is that I called the fire department today. We're gonna tear down the old house, tear down the job, get my house out of the way. We need to place it and make it straight, all right? Make it all beautiful looking in the entrance. Okay.
okay. What?
They're putting the subfloor.
What? I mean, what's happening to us tonight? You know?
No microphone.
No microphone. The microphone don't work.
Tonight, you're still working. I'm gonna watch Cheers.
We are to go in there and have them watch us watch TV.
Enough nails.
It is. I mean, that's a lot.
Yeah.
So you're gonna tear the house down.
I'm gonna get the entrance to that thing looking beautiful, right? Because I want it to sell. I want it to show. I've got all this in my mind. I know what I want it to look like. I called Young today. I said, Amanda just told me, speak louder. All right, we're gonna tear it down, make it look nice, get the roads in there, get it cut out, and get it going. I said, I want every track hole, dump truck, piece of equipment, man, you got out here and get this thing done. I want it going and done. I gotta have the engineer. We're waiting for our manholes to get done over here. We just had 24 lots in the forest done. 24 lots are done. All right.
24 are done.
24 of them are done.
Oh God.
We will give you the count tomorrow. Yunk's coming to borrow. We've got a little bit of gravel. Just 95% of all the lots. I seen a little bit in the driveways weren't done.
Yeah.
They'll finish that tomorrow. 24 homes can come be moved in.
This week?
They could come tonight, man, if they were here.
Stop.
All right? So 24 homes, and that is, if I had my map, I could read them out to you. All right?
Oh my gosh.
I know 61 through 72 are done.
Yeah.
All right? And then
oh my gosh.
I think it's 1, 2, and then 14, 15, another 2, and then across the street, them little 4 on
oh,
town.
really?
They're all ready. Today, we just got word tonight before the video come out, we have 16 more ready for inspection.
Oh my gosh.
We'll call them in tomorrow, maybe get them approved by Wednesday, Friday, hopefully. The next roads will be done. That whole Tamarack should be done by the end of the day, 2 days from now. The whole road.
My gosh.
So, water's already live. Sewer's already live, all right? So, we're just waiting for the electrical.
I can't believe that.
The only thing that's not been done is they haven't turned on the power. But it's been inspected. So, yeah, if you moved out tonight, you wouldn't have electricity. When they put the transformers and activate it, they're ready to go. Then you just have to go to the power company, which will help you out on that and tell you how to turn the power on.
Just for the cut, there's a few that just can't hear you.
All right. What do you want me to say? What do you want me to back up to?
Well, you have to look at it. Not me. You have to look at it. They can't hear you. It's just for tonight. We get our microphone tomorrow.
We won't be here tomorrow.
Oh, God.
Man, if they're not looking at me, they got to look at you.
Well, here, let me just get closer.
You put yourself on TV all the time.
Well, let me just get closer.
So, we got 24 lots. I don't know what they already heard. That are done and inspected. So they got to put their transformers on, connect to make them hot. All right?
Okay.
And you guys can apply. What we need to do is put together all the information you need from the power company to call up, deposit, whatever you need. It's going to all be done online or phone call because they're shut down. You can't go in and see them anyway.
Oh, that is right.
Okay.
So
you get it
everything will
all
be done online.
Yep. How much louder do I need to talk, Amanda?
That's like that.
Like that? Man.
Not that loud. I mean, most everybody
We'll
can
have
hear you.
16 more in a couple days.
Stop it.
Is that good?
God, I wish you'd been my child. I'd have busted your butt. Oh, God, so many. I'd have set you on fire. Lord.
I was set on fire.
My
mom didn't waste any tree.
I was a mother that whooped. They wouldn't know timeout. They wouldn't know corner. They got in the corner. I'd have whooped them in the corner.
I remember getting chased.
That's what worked at my house. You got a whooping.
Didn't work for me. See, I'm just as bad. I'm a criminal.
Sue said, we love you too, Amanda. That is super one step closer. Yeah. Open a can of whoop. Yes.
God.
Oh, God.
But, and then the beach is right behind. We're popping concrete, getting ready for the sewer and putting it. All we need now over there is a sewer.
Yeah.
We got all the poles set on the beach. We got to pull the wire anyway.
Listen, this is the best news I've heard all day. It has been, like you said, a unbelievable, slamming busy day with everybody. I didn't see Tom until this afternoon, till he's about to leave. Oh. Everybody was I never seen you so busy. Every time you turned around, there was somebody waiting on you. Every single time, from the phone to you turn around to people 3 people outside.
Yeah.
It was, crazy. But with this, with the forest getting done, my God, everybody's been waiting on it. This is exciting.
We gotta go outside.
All right, let's go outside. Okay. Okay.
Now those guys are from Idaho. They're a partnership. We're going to Kentucky tomorrow. They're wanting to go too. They want to go and they want to learn how to build these foam houses. So they've helped me today by putting the trailer together to putting the subfloor. And we're putting a plywood subfloor on that. Tomorrow we'll do the panel homes. We're going to bring a video. We won't be live because it's going to be done for instructional so we can look back at it and all of our partnerships can know how to put these together. If the foam panels catch on, this is a really, really cool way of us being able to share this tutorial with all the partnerships, the guys here. So tomorrow's really cool. And
that's gonna be a big day.
Yeah, and so this is something that I wanna do constantly every day at ITH, is start videoing all the installations of everything, like the water heater that we have right up here, okay? We've been teaching the guys through experience, but what we want to do is make sure that we can put that on a video that they can reference to. Also the range hoods inside, all the electrical, the plumbing. We've never had a video means of being able to record all that. It's just because it was just so busy, not having time. I swear Amanda ain't had time to even grab a phone and record anything.
No.
You know? So,
well, and two, I heard the Idaho guys talking, I think it was Jared today, said we want to learn as much as we can. So that's why they're going. Because it was a volunteer thing for people to go and learn,
I'm gonna tell you what I love about them guys. You know what I like about them? They want to learn more than they want to get paid.
They do. They really do.
They're not worried about the dollar.
No.
Now, we're paying them.
Right,
we're
of
paying
course.
them to build the house. They're not like, hey, I just missed a half a day's work. Hey, I just missed a day's work. I didn't do this.
They're not like that.
Like, you know what? I want to know what I got to
learn.
And it was just that. You know what? That locked the deal with me and them guys.
Yeah.
It sure did.
It really is. And they came here inexperienced. They didn't come here guns a-blazing knowing what to do either.
Yeah.
So they want to learn. One of the things, too, I'm glad somebody brought it up just now.
Yeah.
Was they said they can hear you good right there.
Yeah.
We just had to point it at something we want to see. The prices, what about the prices for the foam house?
I don't want to give a price for a foam house yet. All right, is because tomorrow we're going to learn what it takes to build one.
Okay.
And then we're going to wire and plumb another one. I'm building one tomorrow. Okay, everybody, listen to this. I'm building an 8x24 foam panel house, freedom style, with a loft and a dormer, all foam. Now that's the big deal tomorrow. We're going to be bringing it back tomorrow night.
Right.
Now, that's going to be an 8x24. That 8x24, to me, is the sweet spot. You've always heard me talk about it. I love an 8x24 house. All right? So an 8x24 gives you a full bedroom, living room, kitchen and bathroom, all on one floor if you want. Now, we're putting a dormer on this thing. So it's actually going to look like a resort-style home at 24, but it's, it's 8x24 instead of 10x26.
Right.
But the exterior will look like a resort-style home. I'm hoping that I can get this 8x24 down. We'll see how it looks. We'll see how it works out with materials, labor, and slamming them. So we need to build about 5 or 6 of these. I'm going to be building this 8x24 and selling it. Okay? So if you guys are interested in these foam panels and 8x24, I'm going to be making a deal on this.
Yeah.
All right? Just like I did the other one, it was a deal on it.
So just hang on.
Just hang on. Let me get it done. I'm going to put it up for sale. If you guys want to snatch this thing, do it. Because I'm going to sell the next 4 or 5 models so you guys can see what's going on and we can experiment with how to put these together.
Right.
Okay?
And two, I'm just going to mention Suzanne and Ryan. I see your comments, Suzanne. And then Ryan, I think, just sent me an email. I think this side over here's where the microphone
What
is.
was your comments?
Oh, nothing. It was just something. I just wanted to let them know about her comments. I seen Suzanne's. Okay, so that's exciting. There's just so much going on, and some things we haven't. Just like with the partnerships are being very patient because me and Alyssa joke a lot about saying cart horse. Randy will come up with a new idea and it's always cart horse. The cart came before the horse, but it works out, but it takes patience and it takes some time to figure out. But people, for an example, for the partnerships are being patient. They're not saying, hey, I got to do my contract first. I got to do this first and then I got to get paid and then I got to blah, blah, blah. It ain't happening like that. It's like you got to be a team player with all this. And we probably ask that of you all, of our customers as well. Yeah. It's like, listen, we got new, exciting things that constantly happen. So just hang in there and we'll help you get through it.
Well, you know what? We're doing this different than anybody else.
Oh, way different.
The fact that you're almost forced to trust us.
Yes, right.
You know and I know that's odd in the whole world.
So odd.
You always you have contracts that thick for everybody.
Yeah.
In this, it's almost, we're all helping each other. We can't work without you all.
Right.
And so it's really a trust thing because you're giving us your money. Ever since we've been in business, we've been getting 100% for our homes.
Right.
And we use your money to make this thing work.
Right.
What?
Just follow me up here. I just want them to see a different view. If they're not looking at you, a different view.
That's cool.
Yeah, of that house. I was just about to say something else. Well, sugar, I done lost it. Always thinking outside the box, Steven said. That is so nice. Somebody said he was a visionary, and he is. I'm telling you what, I give him a lot of hell, but I'm telling you what, he's awesome at some things.
He's got an automatic cop gun.
I don't know what does that mean?
That's awesome.
I'm cheating. It's good for a one-handed guy.
Oh, wow. Well, I'm going to say he's a show-off.
A show, you think?
Yes.
Well, see, they've had to drill the holes for all these openings and all that stuff. Yep. Need me to help you, buddy? What y'all want to do with your get all these wires?
If you forgot one box. Okay. I've got 2. Yeah.
Here, hold it up.
Yes, Mark. Flexibility is the key.
What's that?
Flexibility is the key, is what Mark said. Yeah.
Flexibility.
Yeah. You just do that. I got it. You're good.
Amanda.
I know, honey.
I don't watch what you do.
I know. It's a good thing they can't hear you, so. I can say what I want.
Where these guys, who these guys are, where they're from, man. How awesome they are.
I don't know. I never met them.
Come on. I mean, you work there.
So what, Randy, what exactly are they? Okay, see what I'm saying? He wanted me to start talking, and did you hear that? Is this what plywood is? Is this what plywood? I don't know. What is that? Particle board flooring.
It's called Advantech flooring, and it's weather resistant.
I heard 3 answers. What is this stuff? Particle board something.
It's a particle.
3/4 inch
Right. It's a
particle,
3/4 thick.
3/4
But
thick.
It's made with waxes and resins to be water resistant for a long time.
Is it chipboard? Brenda said chipboard. Flooring, Diana said. Plyboard, that's a plyboard, Denise said.
Plyboard.
What is it?
It's called Advantech.
What does everybody call it? Like one thing that everybody says. Is it plywood? Flooring.
Subfloor.
Diana said, be flexible, Amanda. Is this OSB?
No.
No, it's not OSB. Who said that? Miss Lost in Thought. He said, I think her name's Lisa. He said it wasn't OSB. Plywood. That's what I said, Kay. It was plywood. They won't listen. Nobody said plywood. All the same. That's what I think, Donna. Lord, it's wore me out. Plywood subflooring. I think that sounds right. Hey, Scooter. I thought particle was OSB. That's what somebody else said. Lisa said that.
Everybody's right.
Kayla said men don't listen to us ladies ever.
Everything's right.
Everything's right.
Turbo.
Who knows? As long as they cover it up with something pretty, I don't care what it is. I don't fall through it. Thanks, Julio. Hi, everybody. I know I'm the only one you can hear. I don't know whose house they're doing or what size it is. I ought to look that up. But anyway, I know there's something else to that deal, you know, with that he said about the appliances. So don't worry about it. I'll get it all figured out, and me and Alyssa will get together. I'm going to go with them to Kentucky tomorrow. So, but I'll get with Alyssa because Sam had sent over like the 2 options, and I'll make sure that we say it, and she'll put it on the website. So don't worry about it. We'll get all that figured out. He don't remember what he said, and I definitely can't remember what he said. I can't remember nothing. But these are the guys from Idaho. They've been working here. They've been here probably about a little over 2 months, and they're going to go back, I think, before Thanksgiving, and they're going to be doing it on their own. So they're trying to learn as much as possible before they go back. So going tomorrow with us up to Kentucky to learn how to do the foam houses, that just gives them more to do, because if there's somebody who doesn't know how to do the foam house, well, we're going to give that house, that contract to them. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what they're doing. They're hammering and putting some up there, and putting the floor down. That's all I can figure. Randy, will the foam house have a sprinkler system?
Yeah.
Yes, Lauren. Yes. Hey, didn't somebody say something about a powder the other day or something?
I have foam powder systems that I bought, and we were going to use them years ago, about 2 years ago, and I've had them. Mm-hmm. And but we still can implement them.
Okay.
They're just expensive. They're like
So they're more
$300.
expensive.
It's just a canister, and it's just powder that comes out in a sprinkler's head.
Do we want to tell what I did last night? Made a big mistake.
Yeah, you needed a
Oh, listen, I made a big old mistake. Well, you go ahead and do whatever you got to do. I'll tell them. Here's what happened last night. Randy had just left. He had put a faucet in over at my house, replaced the faucet. You know, we tried to do the video. It didn't work out. Okay, whatever. So then he went down, had to fix my mailbox. It was a mess, had to move it and blah, blah, blah. So we're at my house. He left, okay? He wasn't gone 5 minutes. And I said, well, I'm going to make me some little thing of pasta. Or no, it's coffee. I was going to make some coffee. So I heated up the water. So I put the kettle on there, and I turned my electric stove on, right? I turned it on. Well, I'm bad about this, and I have done it for years, and I'm never, ever, never going to do this again. So please learn from my mistake. I take, when my candle's done, I will put it on the stove on low, and I will smell the house up with that candle. Honey, I turned the wrong eye up on high, exploded that candle, and I'd been adding like some oil fragrance to it too. I just kept adding stuff to it. It makes the house smell real good. Honey, big old flames. I went in there in the living room, then I come back because I heard something pop. It caught fire. I went, oh my God. I said, okay, I can get this. So I'm standing there, and I said, well, I'll get it out. So I just took the towel I had and tried to fan it out. It wouldn't go out. I went, oh my God. So then I said, and I don't have a fire extinguisher, nothing like that. Stupid that I didn't have that. I can't believe I didn't got one. And I turned the wrong eye. That exploded, fire going everywhere. I took a little bit of water. Listen to this. Do not do this. Don't ever throw water on a fire. I didn't know. I didn't throw it on top of it. The eye was burning, I poured it in it. Honey, that flame went up. It went up under my shelf. It went on the wall. I went, oh, said something bad. I said, my God, my house is going to burn down. Randy hadn't been gone 5 minutes, seriously. So I yelled at my son. He was there, and I went, oh, my God. I said, call Randy, ask him, what can I do? What can I put on this? Do I put a wet towel? What did I have? I didn't have nothing. I had no flour. I tried to think of all kinds of things. Flame went all the way up under my shelf and my whole stove and everything. And finally, I pulled it out, the stove, and got it away from the shelf. I had a lamp right beside there, melted the lamp cover, and then I pulled it out. Of course, I turned the eye off and everything like that, but I just had to let it burn out. God, it was awful. Oh, honey, Dana, I'm taking an extinguisher from this shop tonight. I've never had one my whole life in my house. About burnt my house down.
Are you done?
Yes, I'm done.
Are you done with your story?
I am done with my story.
Look here.
Are you this poor baby? He's got pneumonia.
Are you still walking pneumonia? No, I'm good.
Oh, you good now? Boy, you was sick.
I was wondering where you were at, man. Did Mama help you out? Yeah, she was good.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I missed her cooking.
Bless your heart. Well, he was sick, had pneumonia. My God. Baking soda. See, I couldn't think fast enough. Could not think. And I took a big towel and I soaked it.
I told you baking soda.
You did not. You wasn't on the phone with me. You was on the phone with Seth.
Yeah, he said, how do you turn off the stove?
He didn't know. He was going by what I told him.
Okay.
Anyway, so I'm taking an extinguisher from here tonight to my house. I've never had one in my house my whole life. I've lived there forever. Can you believe that?
This is embarrassing.
About burnt
this
the
is a
house
professional
down.
company. You can't be telling us how you burn the house.
Well, listen, when you get a microphone that works, you can say what you want to say. How about that, Johnny Paul? Oh, God, this is awful. It's awful. Can we get somewhere where it's quiet and there's signal and... Oh, God. Jeez, a mercy. What else is going to happen to this house? Well, it's too loud. We can't talk about it. I wouldn't watch this. You couldn't pay me to watch this show. I'm going to get an ulcer from all this stress.
How's this?
Well, if we can keep signal in the cabinet shop. What is all these? Because I know what it looks like. Okay, now we're back. What a mess! What a mess! Lisa said my favorite show ever.
I mean, who would buy a hamster
I wouldn't do nothing with
All right.
us.
Let me show you some professionalism, right, of what we think.
Right
here,
now? Oh.
This is a $4,000 copier.
Oh, where's my
What do you think
bags?
about that? We'd rather buy a copier than a microphone. Isn't that stupid?
We bought a microphone.
Look at all this. Incredible properties, postcard game, workman's comp, Better Business Bureau, vehicle information, Cobb County information partnerships, 21st
All
Mortgage
that
Business.
stuff.
Look at all this stuff.
Now, it ain't counting Alyssa's. Alyssa's got a bunch
Over
over
here,
her,
we got
too.
current customers, current builds. Look at this. All these are homes that we have built.
No, don't take him apart. Let's
I
have
ain't taking
fit.
nothing apart.
Oh, gosh.
See all this right here? These are homes, and then we got 2 more filing cabinets that are 5 foot tall.
Listen, we're not
Full
done.
file.
We're not done with our audit, so that's our 3-day affidavits.
Yeah. I mean, I'm talking more and more. All these.
One up. That's my partnerships.
Yeah. All right. Then you come over here.
Phew.
Computer. Everywhere. This is what we're trying to do to make this thing happen. right?
Yes.
Also, the co-construct. I'll get on my phone, right? And I'll get on co-construct.
Co-construct. No signal.
I'll come up there. It usually has, during the day it has. And that'll pull up and entries. Here you go. Here's entries. And we can go in here. Here's Mr. I don't want to show him. He's, but it has people's names.
We don't show
I
him.
don't want to show his
No,
stuff,
you can't
know?
show it.
Yeah. So we got projects. Here's products. People's names and projects.
Right. Well, I can't.
And so let me just pull one up. So I can go to here. I can look up here. I can go to files. Here's on my phone. I go to files. I can go to drawings. And I pull them up, and there's our drawings on our phone.
That's awesome.
Everybody, all the guys, see this? All the guys will be able to have all these drawings to reference to.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing, everybody. To me, this is the most important professional part of what we do right
and
here.
we have hard copies and copies on the co-construct and on the emails and
Yes.
stuff. We have to have both because sometimes it goes down.
Yeah.
So we got to have hard copies.
So the meat of this company, the meat of everything that makes this thing happen is the builds, is you all wanting to buy a home from us. To me, everything else is second. That's why the
Yes.
phone's second. That's why the camera's second. That's why all that, the marketing. I would love to get into marketing more and advertisements and all that stuff, but it's just second. To me, the first thing is the build. We've been fortunate enough that you guys have watched us and spread the word, or somebody's found out who we are and where we're at and build homes. We have had so many guests today. We
did.
what did we have? 3 at least. They all came
3
at the same
sets.
time.
Yeah.
You know, and I talked to 2 of them. One lady, she wants 2 containers, and it's looking good. And, it's just like, no question. Let's just do it. That's what they're doing. They've seen the videos. They've watched the videos. So I know we're doing something right. It's just that, my expectations are off this chart. And that's why I tell everybody, to be a perfectionist is not something that you acquire.
Right.
To me, it's a weakness, because I think we all can be perfectionists and never be satisfied.
Right.
But to come to a point to where you realize what is good, what is reasonable, what you can live with, and what is normal for life, and just
Right.
the spirit to continue, to me is hard to do.
Yeah.
Because you got to come to terms with yourself. There are so many people that are perfectionists that don't even know what they want. They don't know what they're even thinking about. But you can expect, like this right here, see this bump in this wall? You can lose your mind because it's there. Or this bump, or that dent, or this scratch. It's just like, you would never start anything because you know a mistake's coming.
Right.
My buddy told me today, or Foster is Joseph's dad. Been buddies since we were 19. He walked into the Thunderdome that we have, right? He walked in there and he looked at it. He just shook his head. We've been buddies for like 30 some years. And he looked at that and he said, man, he said, to have the nerve to just try.
Yeah.
He said, how many people just wouldn't even have the nerve to try it, let alone it working, but just the willingness to fail. I am not scared. I told you before, a week and a half ago on my Saturday night video that I did for you guys. One thing that I'm pretty much. I mean, there's things that I'm sure I'm scared of, and I can get scared of some things, but there's not many things, not in a macho thing and scared, thing, but I'm not scared to fail. Let's put it that way.
Right.
I'm not scared to look not like the man. I'm not scared to not appear a certain way that I think maybe everybody wants me to look, or how you're supposed to look in this world of appearance, right? I don't care to wear the same t-shirt or clothes or dress up goofy and act crazy. I don't care to do that because I'm not, it doesn't bother me to fail, or I'm not, my identity is not based on people's opinions. It's just who I am. And so me able to roll the dice and do these foam panel homes. Now I've researched. I've got with engineers, ANSI. We made sure it was certified first. We made sure it was, with the ANSI.
Right.
We made sure we had engineering spec drawings. Everything, to me, is right on. Those are actually more engineered and got more mathematical data than our tiny home sitting on the floor.
Yeah.
Isn't that something? So for me to go there and tomorrow to be tutored by the company, because they don't build homes, they just build sheds. For us to build a home with those panels,
Right.
is just they're excited about it.
Right.
So we're the first company. They're not a new thing. Neither is wood. Neither is tiny homes. It's like we're just another hamburger shop on the corner. But I'm going to tell you what. We're going to do it faster. We're going to do it better. We're going to do it for a better price. And we're going to do it with quality. And we're going to, all those things. There's 1,000 tiny home builders, and they should be out to eat my lunch, and I'm out to eat their lunch. I'm out to put them out of business, and they should be doing me the same way.
Right.
And it's all in good business. That's what business is.
Right.
The same thing.
Exactly.
So we're not scared to take a chance. That's why I'm saying I wanted to show you that this is serious stuff for us. These girls work their tails off, man. They work hard. It is stressful. We're always growing. We're always trying to change, be more innovative. With the co-construct, with Lowe's. He's coming tomorrow morning again to try to get our materials out towards our partnerships and getting that locked down. I still got to make 2 calls tonight. All right? This is important for us, and we got to get up at 4:30 and get out of here and get to Kentucky, work all day, get back home and show you guys another house. To me, this is a life worth living. I've been in a place where there was nothing to do. It was just like sorrow, right? And so every day means a lot to me to be able to have Amanda and the dogs, the guys, the building, the customers, the videos and everything. You can't live, and like I said on that Saturday night video, you can't live because we're eating life with shovels. We're not eating it with a spoon or a fork. I want to eat it with shovels. I want to eat as big a bite as I can. We're not going to live very much longer. I don't know, that's how I feel. Not like I'm gonna die tomorrow. It's like Amanda says, what's that fly?
No,
The fly?
if you've ever seen A Bug's Life,
Yeah.
they're watching, the flies come there to watch this show, watch them at the circus, their little show. Well, it goes terrible. It's just awful. It's like whenever our show cuts off and all that stuff, and the flies say, I got 24 hours to live and I ain't gonna spend it here. So you gotta pick and choose where you want to spend your time.
Yes.
Okay, let's switch gears because there's some good questions. Remind me of the post office because we met with the guy today. Remind me about kits. Want to know if that's a done deal? Is it all? Are we done with kits? Are we going to do a kit? Would you do a kit? And there was something else I was going to ask somebody else. David said call the resort the Hollers, and then Ryan said call the resort the Hills of Incredible Tiny Homes.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I know, I like that. Which Hollers, I live in a holler, so.
Yeah.
But anyway, so let's touch on the mailboxes and let's touch on the, I forgot it. What was the other one I said?
Oh.
Jennifer said, hit the lock bucket. Hit the lock bucket, everybody. You want to do it now? You want to do your 5,
Okay.
4
If everybody would hit the like
bucket.
button, I'm gonna count down to 5. Okay, I'm gonna count down to 0. Just hit the like
Or to 1.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hit the like button, if you would. I am so stupid.
We can't.
You
know what?
It's hard to conform.
You know what Lindsay says at the house? She'll say something about fix. If one asking me to something, she said, "I hate it here." And if we're eating something there at the house or something like that, it'll be like I'll throw something together, something awful that the kids won't mix match eating stuff. And she said, "I'm never eating here again, or I'm never coming to this restaurant again." So post office, what happened today? We was out there.
All right, the post office.
Yes.
Right? They got all these pedestals that you can sit on, and you guys can get all your mail, and it's an outdoor pedestal.
Yes.
You get a key and you open it up, right?
Yeah. Expensive.
You know what I'm going to do? I asked the guy today, I said, I want to build my own post office.
Sure
He
did.
said, well, if you want to spend that kind of money,
Yeah.
that's okay. That's up to me, right?
Yeah.
I said, I want a building that you walk into
Yes.
and you get your mail out of your slot.
Yeah. We're a
That's
post
what-
office.
That's what I'm going to have. There's not going to be a guy working in there from the United States government who's going to ship your letters out. All right?
Unless we'll put Donna over there.
Whatever. All I'm going to do is I'm going to have a building, right?
Yeah.
And you guys can open a door, you walk in, and you guys can pull your mail out of your slot.
Right.
You have a little door, you open it up, and have your lot number, you open it up and get your mail. That's what we're going to have. A
Right.
central location. I want to put a front porch on it, some rocking chairs, guys
Yeah.
hang out, go in there. FedEx can come in there, they drop their boxes off. Got your name on
UPS.
it, UPS, in the drive, big building, done.
It
That's
comes
what I'm
out
gonna do.
cheaper than doing all these pedestals because there's
Yeah.
only 16 slots on each pedestal.
We're going to build the
So
boxes out of wood, everybody. So it's going to look like it come out of the 1920s.
it's going to look really cute.
Yeah.
Okay, now moving on. Kits.
Kits, no kits.
No kits.
No.
No kits. Okay, there was something else. Did somebody else say something else? I was going to, I can't remember. Was anything else? Because we're about to wrap it up. Are you going to put RV pads? What's an RV pad? Like concrete, you mean? No, everything's gravel, right?
There are pads. They all got pads.
Well, I mean, are they gravel?
RV pads.
Okay, and then okay, why no kits?
Because when I subtracted $5,000 from the cost of a home,
I know
it's too much money.
it was. We didn't make anything.
We're losing money on them. I can't.
I think we
subtract
did
that-
too.
That much money off of
Yeah.
it. I pay a guy. We pay our guys $5,000 to build an entire house, and I'm taking $5,000 off, but then I'm paying them $3,000 to do it.
I know.
I've lost money.
I know exactly. Pets are allowed. Yes, everybody's gonna have pets at the resort and here. Pets are allowed.
If you got a giraffe, I'll give you an extra year free.
Stop.
On your rent.
I think they should get it free. Period. If they
I
have a
want
giraffe.
You got a giraffe that can go. through
You've
the winter.
said that. You're so
Wouldn't that be
goofy.
cool.
Everybody's coming up with some good names. Tiny Paradise Cabins, all kinds of cool names. They said, good, bringing my llamas. So well, there you go, Randy. What was the other? Somebody just asked something else. Somebody said something about the foam homes. Somebody who just said Spanish style. Spanish
Yeah.
style foam homes. Joe Lee did that.
Yeah.
Spanish style foam homes in the resort. Will you have foam homes in the resort? Also, can you do a foam home in a large home?
Yes, yes, and all that.
Okay, yes on all that.
Yes, definitely. That would be cool. And I've been wanting to do a Mediterranean style home for a long time. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Oh, Cheryl said you may want to see my aunt. She has a ringtail lemur. Or she has ringtail lemurs. Lemurs, those are awesome. That's
Hey.
cool. Yeah. Kristen Dahl. Hey, Kristen, if everybody will remember, Kristen Dahl has the Viking house up in Washington,
Yep.
which is just awesome. Kristen said, I want a Spanish style home in the prairie. Cool.
Would that not be awesome?
I know.
Kristen, I want to build a Spanish style home with the logs that stick out and Adobe style looking.
Yes.
I can do it. Done.
Salt box form home, Misty. Salt box foam home. You can do a salt box foam home, right?
Yeah. I thought about with tomorrow's, I may do a salt box on one and a regular dormer on it. So I got both dormers on the one house.
Who said that? Denise, Amanda, will there be a drop box for mail to be picked up? Yes, at the post office.
It's not a drop box. It's just a
Well,
room.
a room that they'll drop it off
Yeah,
there.
we'll put a table in there, and I don't know, whatever you guys need.
Yeah, exactly.
We're gonna build a building.
BB wants to know what happened with the storage units. Nobody ever signed up for them.
Yeah.
We could offer it again if somebody wants to do
a
it.
Storage unit. It was I think we could get it built for $1,500.
Yeah.
So the only thing is you got, and that's like $65, $70. I was going to give you if you guys come up with $1,500, we build a storage unit, and that pays for the storage unit and give you 2 years free rent on the storage.
Well, BB said I want one, but didn't you have to buy them in bulk? Was that the deal?
Yeah, I can have at least 30 of them.
Oh God! Well, come on, 30 people, and then get BB wants
I was thinking when everybody gets here,
Yeah, then.
we can have meetings and talk about stuff. If
That's a
somebody
good
wants to
idea.
add things to it and that,
Now that's a good idea. Who said that? Pickle barrel and checkers at the post office. That'd be cute. Play checkers, play chess. Oh, Randy got me watching this show about a chess.
You like that?
Yeah, I do like it. What's her name?
The
Queen's
Gambit.
Queen's Gambit.
Queen's Gambit.
Yeah.
On Netflix.
On Netflix. Boy, it's good
You
so
never
far.
think I'd watch that, would you?
No, well, I never even seen it, so I'm glad you showed it to me.
Queen's Gambit.
Yeah, I can have, yeah, that'd be cool to have some. We will have a shed, right? The shed still is going
sheds
on.
are still available. Yeah.
Yeah.
We can build you a shed, deck, skirting, and all that.
All that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, Diana said we started watching that yesterday.
Oh.
I did too. He showed it to me yesterday. I've already watched 2 episodes. Boy, it's good, ain't it?
Yep.
Yeah, Stephen Nelson said like the Cracker Barrel, like the post office. That'd be super cute.
That's what I want to do. I'll put one in the resort also.
Post office, Brenda said a post office like Petticoat Junction. Remember that?
Yep.
Clovita plays chess. You need to start a chess club.
There's
Over
gonna
here.
be so much here. Hey,
Yeah.
let me tell you something today. A lady come by today, and she's the one that's wanting a couple containers.
Yeah.
And she said, you know what? I don't want to buy land like my mom and dad did down here in Tellico Plains.
Yeah.
In the village. She said, I don't want to buy land out by myself. She goes, you're going to have a lot of ladies here. I think it's going to be fun. She goes, I don't want to be alone.
Right.
And I want some friends. And I want to be able to do stuff. She goes, that's why I want to come here. She goes, I've been watching you for a couple years. And she goes, I'm ready to go. And so that's the deal here. And we're not stuffy. We're not got a bunch of rules.
No.
We're going to make this thing happen. And when things happen, we just fight our way through it, work our way through it. What it is, that's the way it's going to be.
And we can't encourage enough. Randy had talked about this. What we were trying to get across yesterday, he came out to my house. I mean, it's not a tiny house, but he came to my house to replace the kitchen faucet. We can't encourage enough. Help each other out here. When you come here, help each other. Just, ladies help each other, and the men that's there help the ladies, and ladies help the men, and just everybody kind of join in and see who needs what.
Yeah.
And so you don't have these expenses of having to hire somebody to come and do a bunch of work at your house.
Curtis over here, he's already ready. Goes,
Oh,
"Hey,
he's ready for
when's
everybody.
everybody moving in?"
He's ready for everybody to get here.
It's like, come on, man, let's all participate.
Oh, that's so cute. Who said that? Who said that about a Disney house? Who just said that? Wouldn't that be cute? Jennifer, how about a Disney style home? Wow.
What Disney? Which Disney?
I don't know. Wouldn't that be cute?
Yeah, well, a lot of my ideas come from a Disney style, like the Hobbit homes.
Yes.
I love doing whimsical.
Alice
kind
in
of
Wonderland,
stuff.
all these kind of
I love
things.
doing all that stuff.
Yeah.
So that's what I want to do. Once I get this place running smooth and I can step back and build again, that's what I want to do.
A Dr. Seuss house.
I want to put my hands back
Yeah.
to creating these new prototype homes.
Oh my God, that's Derek. I'm glad Derek said that. Take a pot and cover it. Need to suffocate it. That's what I couldn't think of. I'm telling you, when something happens like that, I couldn't think fast. All I could think of was I didn't have any flour.
You said that the candle busted.
It busted on the stove.
You ain't got no pot.
But the flame, because I'd added oil, fragrance to that candle.
Yeah, but you got a lid to put on it.
Well, if I would have I could have put a pot over it.
You said it was a flame, like the whole stove was going up.
No, just that one eye, but it went all up and under. You know that shelf?
I had just left.
The whole wall was on fire.
3 minutes, got the phone, she burned the house.
The whole wall was on fire. My paint bubbled up and everything.
Amanda.
Well, what it did? Thank you for telling that, but I got to get me a, what's it called? A fire extinguisher.
Okay.
I don't even know how to use it. Ain't that awful? I've never used one.
We'll figure.
Okay.
All right, buddy. Have a great night. We're going to go to Kentucky tomorrow.
Lord, what a mess it'll be.
Well, hopefully we'll show you. Me may come on live while
Yeah.
we're there. And then for sure before we leave at the end of the day tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know how long it'll take. This is something we've never done. The company's never done. The way they talk, we're bringing enough guys. I'm sure we'll get it done in a day.
Mm-hmm.
But I'd like to show you the end product. You seen the floor tonight, what we're doing?
Yes.
And I hope that after I build a couple, 3 of these, that we'll have the price down, the timing down, and everything we need to present to you a good, solid price that we can stand behind. Okay?
Yeah.
This home that I'm about to do will be for sale. I haven't got a price on it yet. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. I want to make it kind of neat. So tomorrow there will be no windows cut in it. I'm going to cut them out when we get home. All right?
Yeah.
So tomorrow we're going to build a 24-foot Freedom style home with the loft, the bedroom, the bathroom walls all installed, made out of panels.
Awesome.
All right?
Yeah.
Cool.
All right.
So, thanks for watching. We'll be back tomorrow.
And I'll pop on a couple of times while they're on there. I'll pop on a couple of times and just kind of explain, show what they're doing and stuff like that too.
Yeah.
In and out.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you for putting up with us.
Everybody's so fun tonight. Everybody's so patient. We got 300 people on here. Everybody was so great. So thank you so much because, Lord, the challenges with this phone. And I did ask Scott, of all days, Scott wasn't working in the office today. So, because I had set up, I said, show me how to do the GoPro. So we're going to get that going. And so I've got it out. Right there's the GoPro. It's right there on my desk. So it's gotten, it's closer to me. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Everybody? I know.
All hearts and minds
I
clear.
know, there's so much.
There's so much.
We got to go to bed.
We gotta go to bed.
Hey, one more thing.
One more. You're pulling a me.
I know, I'm pulling to you. Well, I meant to talk about it. Not this past Saturday, but the following Saturday, I did a video of just talking about stuff. Talking about my personal kind of history a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Talked about my passion about what I do and why I live the way I do and think the way I do and all this stuff and about people. It was just, I don't know, it was a little bit of a personal time I shared. And I had a friend of mine, a real good friend of mine. We don't know each other personally real well, but he's just been in and out of our life a little bit, and he used to have some land near me. He called up and was real concerned that I was a little bit maybe over the top. I was going to crack. That I was going to crack or something. That was me. That was, when you see that video, that's just who I am all the time. All right? And there's times, of course, we get tired or something, but that's how intense that I live and who I am. I can be quiet. I can sit and watch TV. I'm not hyper. All right? But I do get a passion about what I do. I get a passion about building this company and for what I do to take on life every day. And it's hard. Mm-hmm. It's hard to wake up every day, grab them boots and put them on, and then you just gotta grab it and go. And when I think about life and people and society and where we're at and where we're going, and we're gonna be gone in a few short years, I get fired up. I get fired up, and I'm like, bring more on me, because I don't have long. I've felt like this most of my life. It's not just because of my age now. I've always felt like that, on fire. So I just wanted to say that I'm not any different every day than what I was on that video. Okay, so don't worry about me. I'm good. I'm sorry if I come on too strong or too much energy sometimes. I don't ever mean to be that way, but I really am. I am so thankful, look, to have all this, that we came out of the backyard just a few years ago.
Yeah.
And to be able to accomplish this only because you guys believe
That's right.
in who we are.
That's right.
All right?
One more other thing. I just want to touch on it really quick because there's still about 300 people on here. The financing. I talked to 21st Mortgage again today.
Yeah.
They are assuring us we've got about 3 or 4 people who have gotten they've got all their conditions cleared. Okay? So now those people, those customers are waiting on us. We've turned in what they've asked of us. And there's there's about 3 or 4 things that is something that we don't have. that may not apply to us. So I called him today because I was worried about it. I was like, look, how do we get this and how do we do this? He said, don't worry about it. He said, listen, turn in what you all have. This is all new to us too, because we normally don't have, the retailer is normally not the manufacturer. We're both, okay? So he said, go ahead. We're sending in your contract. We're sending in your estimate sheet. We're sending in all the information that we have about you. And once you clear all your conditions, then we send your stuff in, and then they do a final contract with 21st Mortgage. That sets up your payments, you know, all your information, stuff like that has to be notarized, things like that. So we're getting it all down. Once we get about 3 or 4 that we do, we're going to get used to it. So this is a new process too. So that's another new thing that's come on. So just be patient. I know that everybody's waiting on their financing, and we've gotten a lot. I think Alyssa said, let's see, we'd gotten 30 some approved, and I think there's only been about 4 people denied. I believe so.
Been 30 people?
Yeah, but
So
what?
we got 30 potential sales?
Yeah, we got 30 people who've been approved, and we've got about 4 that's cleared all their conditions,
That's
is what they
30
call.
in 1 week?
A week and a half or so.
Week and a day.
Yeah. So
Yeah, last Friday was a week.
yeah. So yeah, that's right. So so once you get all your conditions cleared, and listen, they've got a long list for some people. They, you know, some people it's got like 8 or 10 things they have to get. And it takes time to get those things. We understand it, they do too. But the sooner you can get in your conditions, because once you get approved, you have 60 days to get those conditions cleared. Otherwise, you have to reapply, and you have to do your credit score. It could bring it down lower, all that kind of stuff. So get everything turned in within the 60, or as soon as you can, but you have 60 days.
Awesome.
It's all coming together, Stephen said. It is, and it's all, there's so much new stuff, but it's working
so
out.
We got 30 in a week. Of course, I'm a numbers guy. You know, I've been
I know.
what we had before. We got like 100, and it took about a month to get 100.
Yeah.
Last time. And I was like, I wonder if COVID has made a dent in our business and finance.
And think about that too, during COVID. During a year, 2020 has been a year of disaster for so many.
You know what? This is a place, and I say it, if people are, and I don't know, but when I heard what he told me today, a friend of ours,
Yes.
if people are leaving the city and leaving places and needing each other, it's got me thinking about other ways to make this thing happen even more. So
I know.
You guys buckle up, hang on. You know we come up with some crazy stuff.
We do.
And we fulfill what we talk about.
And we're not going to know the answers to everything, but I promise you we're going to find out. We're going to try and get everything down. So,
Yeah. Right.
yeah.
Oh, you got questions? Okay.
No, we're good.
All right. She said wrap it up. Have a great night. We'll see you tomorrow in Kentucky.
In Kentucky, that's right.
That's right. Have a great night.
Bye, guys. Oh, let me show I'm going to show the box over here that we still have.
I got to go check on Mom.
Okay, go ahead. I'm just going to show this and then I'll end out.
And we've never done.
I don't know. I don't know what that is. Is that trash? I know we've not done this yet. We still have our box. Sorry. Here's our box for our game. We'll do that. We're going to try this big game. So we got to have 10, pick 8 ITH employees plus Randy. So we're going to try and do that this Friday. Bye, guys. Ace, you want to say bye? Everybody was asking about you. Bye, everybody.